Alexandria, and this is a Life is Short, brought to you by me and my beloved team of angels and guides and mentors and ascended masters that I lovingly call my Council of Love, the Council of Love. So I encourage you and invite you to open your heart, your ears, your mind as you listen to this brief message from the team, the A team. It's about pivoting. And this is a common topic these days because of lots of things. Lots of people are choosing to make very significant choices in their lives. And what I have found to be true is that it's way easier to make significant choices when you do it with spirit and you do it through a deep connection to the source that is eternal love and the source of all goodness and all light that, I know very well and you do too. It's probably why you're listening. So how do we pivot in times of trial, in times where we know we need to make a change? Actually, knowing that you need to make a change is the first quintessential step. And I've come by those knowings in my life quite a number of times, as I'm sure you can too. Often it requires letting go of some baggage. What I'm seeing is like an old suitcase that I used to carry, not literal, a figurative one, full of old memories, full of old ways. And in order to make the smartest pivots in our lives, we have to become willing to let old constructs go. So pivoting with spirit means a lot of things, but for me on this day, what I'm shown is it means a certain lightening up, a certain willingness to become vulnerable enough to say, wait a minute, I am not doing this thing the way I want to, or what I'm doing isn't working, and I don't like how it's going down, or it won't even happen if I keep up in this way. What do I need to see, and how do I need to see that to improve the outcome, improve my life, improve this relationship, or what I'm doing in general? So the more that I have been able to access a deep place in my own intuition and my intuitive connection, I have been able to grow in my perspective, just like this eagle. Right now, she's standing on the ground in the snow, seemingly really enjoying that, but she can fly up into the highest altitude she can access and get a new perspective. And she could actually be up there in the clouds in moments because she's a friggin' badass eagle. So I'm choosing to make her a she. I hope you like that. But that's the thing, like a lot of times, like imagine she's walking here in the snow. There are no tracks to follow. There's no path. She's not really sure. What she needs to do is go up where the light is and take a look around. And that's what my spiritual connection allows me to do. And that's what yours allows you to do. Like take a leap into a different plane of reality even. That's where we're talking about saying a prayer, getting deep within yourself, saying, wait a minute, what am I not seeing? How come I can't see it? What are the obstacles? And most of all, what the Council of Love is saying, most of all, the key ingredient is willingness. Is willingness to stop, put down the old suitcase. It's like an old 1940s beat up suitcase that you've taken on lots of trips, full of lots of memories, but it's no longer the appropriate tool, the appropriate companion on your journey. So what is it that, you want to do differently or do with that? What if you just get to set it down on the tracks and then let yourself shift into a new perspective? So their question today is there an old habit, an old way that you're so stuck in you might not even know it, and you just need to be able to see it? If you want the answer to that question, then ask it. Is there an old stuck way that I'm so used to doing, around this circumstance that I don't even know what else is available? Because I'm down here in the snow, it's flat, and all I can see is snow. What is it? What's in your suitcase that you're ready to let go of? That's always a pretty useful metaphor, but especially here right now, it happens to be the beginning of a new year in January. It's a really appropriate time to be asking that. But no matter when you listen to this, it's always appropriate to do that when you're stuck. And my corollary to this is just simply this past 1 month ago or so, I had to be shown through a series of circumstances that the way I was working wasn't the best way, and it wasn't leading me where I needed to be, and it was not going to have a good outcome if I didn't make some changes. And without going into any details, I'm sure you all can relate. And I got willing and said, all right, well, I'll do what it takes. And when I did that, doors started opening like crazy because I got willing. So my angels wanted me to share that bit because there's probably relevance for some of you listening that, sometimes we can get so stuck, even if we think it's a brilliant idea, or it might not be the right idea at the right time or the right way at the right time. So where do you need to let go of an old piece of baggage and lift yourself up above the clouds and say, okay, show me. How do I pivot? Because that ain't working. How do I pivot? That's your homework. That's your question. That's your offering. Take a look at this gorgeous bird, the eagle, the symbol of all freedom for our nation and for your heart, and take what you like and leave the rest. I'm Suzanne Alexandria, and I'll see you on the next Life is Short. Namaste.